Morning Western Slope. Happy Wednesday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. The big one is finally here, folks. We've got an active weather day approaching. Starting this afternoon, it's going to be a lovely time for the valley as we definitely need that moisture. In the meantime, we're expecting a lot of cloud coverage, and that's already what we're seeing on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. Granted, a little hard to see with, no sun out, but that will be remedied in just a couple of hours here. Like I mentioned, we're going to start seeing that moisture push on closer to the afternoon rather than the morning. It seems like that system has kind of pushed further north than originally anticipated, kind of missing the valley for that first bout, but as it pushes back through, then we're going to start to see that, and some snow already developing in those passes. That's going to be more so towards these darker hours, because as it warms up, a lot of that's actually just going to start evaporating off. Seeing some moisture in those higher elevations, though, pushing in over the last several hours, although not too much going on within the valley itself. The San Juans, though, seeing a little bit of snowfall. As that sun rises, well, check in on that Montrose Tower Cam. You can be sure of that. Zooming in, though, you get a bit better of a picture of what's going on within our forecasting range itself. We're just seeing some light rain in those higher elevations, nothing really making that landfall as of right now. Waking up, though, to 41 degrees in Grand Junction, mid-40s for Paonia, with Montrose and Nucla. Glade Park as well approaching those 40s. Delta a little bit cooler than that. Ridgeway even cooler than that, but Telluride kind of breaking the difference there in the middle. So we're a little bit warmer than we should be, starting to see a little bit more saturation in the air as well. For example, Delta seen about 64% saturation, and then you got Gunnison over here rolling in at 88%. We're getting ready for those systems to develop, and as things kind of are on the cooler side of today, we're not really expecting any of those snow showers to follow. All we're seeing is a nice gradual increase in temperature, with those clouds keeping the overnight hours a lot warmer. There's not too much of a difference between our highs and our lows of the day. You can see from the 40s of this morning to the mid-50s of the afternoon, only about a 15-degree difference. And then as we start to head into the afternoon, that's where a lot of that widespread shower potential starts building. We could see it as early as 10 a.m. though. For that Cozy Cat forecast, we got Bubba all the way from Montrose today, and it's going to be a lovely one to hang out with your cat. I can't think of anything more cozy than a nice little rainstorm, seeing those cloudy conditions and some stronger wind speeds as well. Of course, as we're seeing that atmospheric river kind of building, that's starting to increase more and more potential for those wind gusts. So as a result, we could be seeing winds gust up to 20 miles an hour in the valley as we head into the afternoon, though. Despite the fact that that's where the shower potential is really building, the wind speeds are kind of starting to die down. So it just is that thing of the early morning hours seem to be a bit windier here in the region. Orographics is going to be playing a little bit of a role in that in the mid-morning as well. Now, as we look over what we can expect for the day itself, this is our most accurate satellite radar at this point in time, seeing Glade Park expecting some rain and snowfall. As we head into the afternoon, scattered shower potential for Grand Junction as well as the Monument. Montrose, going to start seeing that a little bit closer to the mid-afternoon alongside Delta, and then that's where the widespread rainfall begins to happen for the valley itself. The Mesa expecting a fair amount of snowfall overnight. That carries into Thursday as well. We're going to be seeing a lot of moisture on the ground, though. Areas like Glenwood Springs are going to be getting the most of it, down near Carbondale as well. Almost an inch of rainfall. Meanwhile, Grand Junction a little bit closer to half an inch alongside places like Ridgeway. Grand Junction, though, in the meantime, seeing those mid-50s, going to increase a little bit in temperature over the course of the week itself, although we're not technically hitting those 60s again. Hopefully you see another round of those showers pushing into the region. Meanwhile, Montrose has a little bit more likely of a chance to see those showers turn into real thunderstorms, although at this point in time, we're not tracking any lightning. So just enjoy those nicer precipitation potentials.